What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in today. Today we are in my garage. There's the FRS, but we're not working on that today. We are going to be trying to finish up the FJ today. So we have a whole little area of parts laid out. Billy's coming over in a little bit to possibly lend a hand. But we have new lower control arms, upper control arms, and panhand bar going on to the back of the FJ. We have our taillight guards going back on. We have our D-rings that I painted. We have a 1-inch coil over, spring spacer for the back end. I am running the Metaltech long travel springs on the back end there, but I am removing the lower control arms, which are Metaltech as well. But I want to try to see if I can raise the back up 1 inch. We'll see how much it messes up the geometry and everything, but we're going to give it a little go, see if we can add another inch of height to the back end. We have new rotors we're putting on the back. We have new tires, or the new tires are already on the FJ, but these are the other tires that I have. I just painted the wheels black. Again, those are the Fuel D116 true beadlock wheels, so they're not just your regular Fuel Lanzas. They are real beadlocks. So those are all done. So I got those all finished up. So we're gonna go ahead and put all this stuff onto the FJ. We also do have, from Sticker Mule, we got some new stickers in today. So I have a car show coming up this coming weekend. So we have some for the FRS we're gonna put on, and the FJ as well. I don't know if I'm gonna take the Tacoma or not, but that will be coming up for sale soon too. So if you guys are interested in the Tacoma, post comment below and say that you're interested. So we're gonna go ahead and get that stuff started, so stay tuned, and we'll give you a little walkthrough on how to install the control arms and all that, and we'll just put the rest of the stuff on. Thanks, guys. All right, first things first, let's go ahead and just get the easy thing out of the way. We're gonna throw these rotors back on. These are just the Duralast ones from AutoZone. My other ones were trashed. I thought I could turn them out, and I guess they were too thin. So we're gonna go ahead and just throw these on the back end. We got some Duralast Gold brake pads, so we're gonna go ahead and just map those on. We'll get those all finished up. Oh, these are looking pretty bad too. But we'll finish that all up, and then we'll go ahead and get to the exciting stuff and install some control arms. And there you have it, guys. Both sides have new rotors, new pads, everything is rehooked up, everything is torqued down. Lug nuts are torqued down to 90 foot-pounds. Back under the caliper is 65. You guys may have saw that I was cleaning the studs beforehand. I cleaned everything else down. Then I went ahead and put the rotors on, wiped everything else down again, greased up my pads, put everything in, and reinstalled it all. So, easy as that. Everything is completed. I know people have their mixed opinions on wheel spacers. The reason why I run them is to kind of match the track width of the front end. If I did have an opportunity to get a different axle, I definitely would, because I am going to be in the market for different shocks as well. So if I find a point where I can find an axle that'll work on the back end here and I can make it all kind of retrofitted up in there, I would definitely do it. So we'll see what that happens. But now the brakes are done, let's go ahead and get to the control arms. So we're gonna go ahead and start out with the rear panhandle bar for the install of the back end. First, for that, we went ahead and reinstalled the back tires, which you guys don't have to remove anything off your vehicle to actually do this install at home. So basically you don't even need to jack it up. I went ahead and put the tires on just to make it a little more safer because my jack stands at home are a little small. So all we're actually gonna be doing here is this bar right here is the bar we're gonna be replacing. So what you're gonna do, you have a 19mm bolt on either side. You're gonna go ahead and loosen those up. You will need a box end wrench for that one for sure. I'm not 100% sure on this one, but we might need a box end wrench for that one as well. So I've got my impact and my box end wrench right there available. So we're gonna go ahead and pull those bolts, and then we're gonna remove it out. Now we do have to line up our bar to the stock existing bar, just because our new one is fully adjustable. So we have to make sure everything is still aligned, which then we can adjust things later on. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And there you go. Literally about 30 seconds later, we went ahead and got our bar out. As you guys can see, the new bar is going to be a little bit thicker. As I said, it is fully adjustable, so we can adjust either end. As I said, new to me, so these aren't technically brand new, but a little bit of rust. But everything is tight. So we're going to go ahead and install the new one now. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take our bolt that we pulled out of the housing over there. We're going to go ahead and put our bolt through here. Let it rest in this side, and then we're going to go ahead and adjust our whole entire control arm so that it is even. Once we do that, we're going to go ahead and reinstall the new one, and we'll be done. there you have it, guys. That is fully installed. It was just a little tight. We had to get a little hammer just to kind of smack our new ends up on in there. But everything is installed now. We're going to go ahead and torque our bolts. Each of these is going to be 93 foot-pounds on either side. So we're going to go ahead and hit those with 93 foot-pounds. And then we're going to go ahead and get down to the lower links and the upper links. So stay tuned. Next up, we are going to go ahead and do these upper control arms. As you guys can see, the new compared to the old, the new one's going to be much beefier compared to the old one. So I'm really glad to get these out of here. So what we are going to do is there's one here and there's one here. We can't really see the shaft, but here's the other guy. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and strap, which is a ratchet strap or anything like that. We're going to strap the axle housing here, or the axle mount, sorry, up to this piece of subframe steel up here. We're gonna wrap it around there, strap everything together, keep it all nice and tight. So basically nothing will twist when we actually remove out the upper control arm. So we're gonna go ahead and strap everything up. These are 17mm bolt heads on either side. So we're gonna get our 17mm for our impact, and we're gonna get our box end wrench, and then we're gonna go ahead and pull this guy out. Again, we're gonna do the adjustment. We're gonna get everything aligned so that everything is matching lengths, and then we're gonna go ahead and reinstall the uppers. So stay tuned to that. We're just gonna do a little time lapse on that. Okay, so I actually lied. If you guys do one at a time, so do not take both off at the same time, you will not have to strap it because it's a pain to try to get a strap anywhere over there. But this one came out nice and free. Billy now has a 2-foot extension over here. We had to take a tire off, and we are now on the back bolt, again 17mm. So he's gonna go ahead and hit it. All right, guys, we took off one extension and we got it out, not a problem. As you guys can see, a little bit of size difference here. So we're going to go ahead and adjust again, like we did on the other panhand bar. We're going to go ahead and put our bolt through on either side. We're going to adjust our adjustable side on the. We're going to adjust our adjustable side of the link itself, and then we're going to go ahead and install the new one. Okay, guys, so everything is fully installed now. The torque specs on this is 59 foot-pounds. So we're going to go ahead and torque everything down on this one. And then this whole arm will be finished, and then we're going to move over to the passenger side of the vehicle and do the exact same thing. So we will get back to you guys as soon as we get that done. Okay, both upper control arms are done now, so we have those 3 bars installed. We are now going to be moving to the lower links on either side. Billy has removed the 11mm bolt that holds on our brake line here. He used one on either side. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is we're going to strap up. We're going to go ahead and find a point back there. I have used this hole before. We're going to try maybe a different mounting point just so everything does not shift on us. But we're going to go ahead and strap everything down, and then we're going to go ahead and remove the bolts on either side. Right there. All right, so now our strap is installed. Billy found a nice spot. He did the shock housing down here up to our rock slider on this side. On your bolts here, one side is going to be a 21mm. So we have a 21mm, and the other side is going to be a 22mm for both sides of your control arm. So we're going to go ahead and time lapse now. As I said, we just removed the e-brake line. Now the strap is holding everything together, so nothing should shift on us at all. We have our jack stands up as well as our other tire on over there, so everything should be pretty firm up in here. So yeah, we're going to time lapse. We're going to pull this one off, put the new one in. There we go. Lower link is installed. We're going to go ahead and torque everything down. These are going to be 96 foot-pounds of torque on either side of the link itself. So we're going to go ahead and torque those down, and then we're going to lock our lock nut in here. We'll have to get a bigger wrench for that one. But Billy's going to go ahead and put the brake line on real quick. We're going to remove the strap. We're going to go to the other side. We're going to do the other link, and then our links will be completely installed. From there, I'll go ahead and put the taillight guards on, and we'll see about the shot caps or not yet. So, but I'm really happy with the links so far, and stay tuned for more. All right, guys, everything is completed now on the back end. So the upper, lower, and the panhard bar are completed. All the Cali Fab equipment, everything is great. I did not install the 1-inch lift spacers. The only reason why is I am getting a substantial amount of droop, so I am happy with that, with the new offset upper control arms. But over here, you can see I'm actually contacting the gas tank a little bit with the new bar, just because everything is dropping down a little bit lower. So I really didn't want to put any extra pressure on the gas tank, because as of right now, I mean, it is is hardly touching, not even really putting any pressure on there. So I am definitely happy with that, and everything is good to go. As I said, we're probably gonna look for different shocks at some point, just because these 2.0s are, even though they are the Metaltech long travel shocks, I'm just not happy. I mean, they're not the worst, but I would like something better. I did also put the light bar on the rear, but I think that's about all we're gonna do for today. We have some other plans to do, so there is all that, guys. The FJ is coming along, everything is looking great. We're gonna go ahead and put on the taillight guards in the next video, and then I have my light bar rack. So we're gonna go ahead and put that last stuff on. Please like the video, guys, subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any questions about anything, please comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.